Hello, this is Chapeau 24. A few days ago when I installed it, I had a problem with Hardware Helper, one of the primary reasons why I was installing it, because that's the graphical user's interface to install Nvidia drivers, and makes installing a version of Fedora 24, which this is, just a joy. And the joke's on me because I went ahead and installed Nvidia Driver through the repository, by adding a repository and getting into the command line and doing a lot of work that I didn't really need to do. First, let's take a look at Hardware Helper. And what's happened is, through a series of updates and upgrades, I used Yum and also the software program. All of a sudden, when I turned on and booted up the computer, Hardware Helper was recognizing my graphics card, and I was getting the graphics driver button. So whether the cache wasn't refreshed or some kind of short-term bug was there present, I had to do no extra work whatsoever to get Hardware Helper up and running. And you can see it recognizes my graphics card, and I can click on the graphics driver button, and it tells me I'm running the recommended driver for my system. I can click this drop-down menu and change drivers very easily. What joy! So I'm very excited that Hardware Helper's up and running. And let me show you two steps. If Hardware Helper doesn't run for you, according to Vince, I could have just simply entered a really simple command into the terminal and installed the Nvidia graphical program, and there it is. That's all it would have taken. Sudo dnf install Chapeau Nvidia current. How easy is that? And that would have installed the Nvidia drivers. Let's take a look at what I did do. Is I went into Yum, which is one of the package managers. You have two. You have Yum, and then you have software. And if you go through software, you have to reboot and restart the computer. But if you go through Yum, you don't have to. And here you go. It was checking to see if I have any updates. And in fact, look, there's an update to Hardware Helper now. Very interesting. But if I look at my history, you can see I've updated the system quite a few times since I installed it on the 28th, 29th, 9th, 10th, and all of 2016. And through one of these updates, I'm not sure which one, although it might very well have been this one, Hardware Helper started to work fully and completely. So that's just great news, I think, for everybody out there that's thinking about and wanting to run a Fedora, doesn't want to mess with the straight Fedora, and wants a little help and wants access to some of the restricted packages that aren't in Fedora normally. So that makes Chapeau 24 just a great go-to distribution. Thanks for watching.